Hello and welcome to Functional Skills English Entry 3, Week 3. The aims of today are to concentrate on speaking and listening. Now, spellings have been uploaded to Sentry and they have been uploaded as an assignment, so you have got until the writing examination to practice those spellings. Speaking and listening criteria, that has been uploaded for you, so you can see what you have to achieve for the speaking and listening assessment. We will then be working through fact and opinion, and there are some exercises for you to do. Now, all exercises will be given an exercise number, and you can put all your answers into one email and send back to me with a heading Activity 1, Activity 2. Non-verbal communication, which is body language. So we'll be looking at why body language is important for part of speaking and listening. And then you're going to prepare for a discussion. Now, the target I want to achieve today is that you can recognise 2 facts and 2 opinions in a piece of text. So as I said before, spellings. Work through the spellings assigned to you on Sentry at Entry 3. These can be done at your own pace. I will look at the results and assign relevant work for you individually. Here is the spelling criteria, the speaking and listening criteria. The exam will take place in the session week commencing 23rd of November, which will be week 10. You will need to complete 3 tasks. You need to listen to a presentation and take notes, use those notes in a formal group discussion, and take part in an informal discussion. You will be told the topic for both discussions a week before the assessment so that you can prepare. You have up to 20 minutes to complete both activities. Okay, the next part we're going to focus on is fact and opinion. Now, this activity, I would like you to look up in a dictionary the word fact, the word opinion and the word bias. Write down the meaning of them and give me an example of 3 facts and 3 opinions. What type of text would you see facts and opinions being used? So here's some information of why it is important. What's the difference with the fact and opinion? And how do you know the difference between opinions and fact? Bias can also be included, and this is a statement that you need to read and understand, and it is a biased statement. So I want you to think about where you can find fact and opinion, obviously in newspaper, magazines, leaflets and posters, but I want you to go and have a look at any of these mediums and see if you can spot any fact and opinion. So activity 3, there is a handout uploaded onto Moodle called Fact and Opinions, and there are about 10 statements, and I want you to decide whether they are either fact or whether they are opinion. Activity 4, I want you to write a report about your local town or county in which you live. Give facts and opinions in the report. You can use the internet to research your ideas. For example, down here on the right hand side, we have a pier, and this has been known to be the longest pier in the world. Now, if that is a fact, I would like you to go away and find out where that fact can be found. Now we're moving on to speaking and listening. So we need to question, why do we have discussions? There are many reasons why discussions are useful, and here are some of the main ones. So read through these. And what makes an effective discussion? Read through this paragraph. Now, when you're in a discussion, there are individual actions that you need to take. So read through these. And then there are group actions. So again, read through these. Moving on. Non-verbal communication plays a big part of communication. If you look at these pictures on the right-hand side, each of these portrays a different type of communication. This is known as body language or non-verbal communication. So answer the question, is it possible to communicate without words? Have a think about it. Studies show that over half of your message is carried through non-verbal elements. Now, when you hold a speaking and listening activity, the tutor will be looking at your non-verbal communication, such as nodding of the head to confirm that you are agreeing with perhaps a statement, perhaps the way you're sitting, if you're leaning forward, you're interested, or whether you're leaning back with your arms crossed to show that you've got no interest at all. So these play, as I said, a big importance to communication skills. Some more information here on non-verbal communication. Now on the screen that says body language, there is a little quiz that you can take to see if you can identify different types of body language. So have a go at that and see how you get on. Now, next slide, taking part in a discussion, activity 6. Again, answer the following questions and email me the answers. Okay, next slide. Speaking and listening. Have an activity here where you need to watch a video, and again in the live assignment you will be provided perhaps with a video to watch and you need to take notes. So while you're watching this, it might be a good idea to take notes. Once you've finished watching the video, answer the following questions and answer in the email that you're providing with me. Next slide. And the final activity now is to do some research projects and type up some notes. I've given you a scenario here, all right? And you need to go away and find some information or do some research and make notes. And the scenario is that you work for a council and you will be attending a meeting to organise a party for different groups in the community. What groups or ideas, festivals do we need to recognise and celebrate in our area? Do you think that we should celebrate individual groups of people or ideas? For example, Eid, Ramadan, they're different celebrations that can be part of a festival. How would you organise this party? Now, there is a handout on Moodle called Preparing for a Discussion, where you've been provided with links to help you in this particular research. Now, what I don't want is a well-prepared paragraph of your information, of the information that you have collated. All I want is notes that will form basis of a discussion. Remember, this is a speaking and listening, so these are just going to help you with contributing to a discussion. Again, put your ideas into the email and then send all your activities 1 to 8, back to me before next Monday. Any questions, please email me. You've got my email address. I have time to give you a half an hour one-to-one if you need it. Again, and I can prepare and send you a link for a Zoom. Again, if there's any questions, please email me. Thank you very much. And that's the end of the session.